So my main purpose, my main goal for this video is to continue the conversation because I'm not going to stop talking about it. It's something that I personally dealt with my entire life and never knew that it was something that could be treated or helped. I don't want people to be afraid to say, no, I'm not okay today. We can lessen the number of lives that are taken because they feel like they have nowhere to go, because they feel like there's no one that cares about them, because they feel like the stigma of asking for help and saying, no, I'm not okay, isn't an option. It is completely an option. You can say, I'm not okay. You can go to a friend, you can go to a loved one, you can even go to a stranger and say, I need help. Can you give me the resources I need to get that help? My university was able to give me those resources. I went to their psychology department and I said to an advisor I didn't know, I went into her office crying, not because I was sad, but because I was overwhelmed. And I said, I need help. I need to get better and I don't know what to do. And I am so grateful for her because what she did was, she, sorry, she made me an appointment right there on the spot to go to our department, which was in another building, for students who need to talk to a counselor. There was an entire group of counselors there to talk to students about anything. I never knew that existed. And she got on the phone right then and called and said, they're expecting you there. Walk there from here and they're gonna call me when you get there. And they did. And I was able to see Patty once a week and we talked about some things and I learned a lot about myself in a way that I never knew because she was able to help me sort out some of the things that the darkness had just told me lies about. And I'm just so happy I'm here today. I'm 28 years old. I'm still in college. I mean, I've been going for 10 years. It has a lot to do with my anxiety, a lot to do with the depression, but it has a lot to do with things that are going on in my life as well, and they add to it, so you need to deal with them. You know, things come and go in your life, and you can't let them be roadblocks. They need to be stepping stones to the next level. They will not stop you from getting what you want in life and doing what you need to do. You take that roadblock and you make it a step. And the next roadblock, you make it another step until you get where you want to go. It's possible for everyone. All you need to do is ask for help, tell a friend. If you are a friend of someone who you think is not doing so well, ask them, are you okay? And if they say no and you don't know what to do, find some resources for them so that they know where to go. Because if I didn't know those resources from that stranger that I went to, I don't know that I would be here today. My brain was telling me things, and I'm so happy I didn't listen. I love my life. I love the good things in my life. I love the bad things in my life because I love who I am. I was able to talk with someone at the job I have. I work at a place where it's a retail store, and we're able to, have conversations with people about things. And he was a professor of psychology at the university I go to, and we got to talking, and he asked me why I was in school so long. So I told him, it's because I can't think of what I want to do, and there's just so many things in life that I like, and And then I started talking about, the depression and anxiety and how that had, led me up to where I am, because it has, like I said, I'm not going to not talk about it. I'm not going to make a big deal about it, but I mean, like, if I had cancer and that kept me from going to school, it's okay to talk about that. I had depression and anxiety in combination with things that were going on in my real life that kept me from doing well in school. So that's why I was there so long. And God bless this man, I will never forget the things that he told me. He said, Cheryl, all of the things that you love, you keep those coals in the fire. You don't necessarily have to do them right now, it's okay. But you keep them in that fire, you keep them burning, and you keep them alive. Because as you live your life, you're writing sentences. And those sentences are gonna make paragraphs. And each paragraph is gonna make a new chapter in your life. And when you're done with that chapter, you go to look at those coals and you say, what I'm doing right now isn't making me happy. I want to do this. And go do it. Make another chapter. And then at the end of your life, you look back on all the things that you've done, and you will be grateful that you did. I can't word that as well as he did, but I hope that made sense. The bad times are just sentences. Your book is much bigger than those sentences. Do not end your book in the middle. Do not end it when it has so many more chapters to go, because it's going to be wonderful. You just need to push through it. You just need to stay strong. And I know I said I was going to make this about a video about telling people who don't have depression what it's like, and it kind of turned into a mix of both, but it's something I'm going to keep talking about, and I want everyone to keep talking about it. So if you see this video, I want you to keep talking about it. And like I said, it doesn't need to be a big deal. You just say, I'm feeling a little down today. I have depression. I'm a 4.5 today. Ask someone if they're okay. Ask for help if you need it. There are resources out there, and there are ways you can fix it. I hope that this video was something of value to at least one person. I'm not that good at video blogging. I've never done this in my life. I wouldn't even consider this a blog. I'm just making a video because I've wanted to for so long. Thank you for listening.